Ooh, I could just be like, kiss me.
We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello, beautifuls. This is Aromie here, and welcome back to Tailor Tales. We're here with the birthday boy, waiting for our cake to finish for 30 minutes, and he decided to take his whole goddamn shirt off and lay next to us. And what a body he has. He's got abs for days. I finally tear my eyes away from his torso, only to be greeted by Dimitri's own piercing mind. I feel my breath getting stuck in my throat. We haven't kissed since that day Alex found out about Dimitri. We've been hanging in the limbo all this time, not knowing what this is between us. After all, I want Dimitri to focus on his studies. However, now that he's done, nothing is really stopping me. Nothing is stopping us. Bashfully, he averts his eyes and stares at the carpet. A shy smile appears on his face. He is so cute. My eyes are fixated on his cute dimple. I can feel my heart beat faster, so I look away. My gaze falls upon Sana, who is snoozing in front of me. I reach out to touch her soft fur and smile to myself. I've gotten quite attached to her, just like Dimitri. Then all of a sudden, I get an idea. Dimitri, what if I told you that baking a cake with you isn't the birthday present I wanted to give to you? Dimitri looks his eyes with mine. What do you mean? I want to give you a present. Oh shit! Yay! I say while I keep petting Sana. Oh! Dimitri can't help but sound excited at the prospect of receiving a present. Yeah, I trail Sana's fur with my fingers. What do you think about formally adopting Sana? The plan was to temporarily house Sana until she was recovered and old enough to be transferred to a new family. She was never meant to stay, but ever since she's come into my home, I really don't see why she can't stay permanently. Dimitri looks astonished. I mean, she'd be yours, of course, but she can stay here for as long as you're staying here. I don't mind. A wide grin spreads across Dimitri's face until I can almost see the faint outline of the second dimple on the left side of his face. Dimitri's hand reaches out for Sana as well, and he starts to pet her. Really? You mean that? He asked eagerly. Oh, that would be the best present ever, because you always wanted a cat. I nod my head, and able to keep myself from smiling at his reaction. Dimitri laughs and plants a kiss on Sana's head. Do you hear that? You get to stay. Sana starts to purr in response to being touched. My very first cat. I'm so happy. He shoots me the most adorable smile. Thank you so much, Michiko. My skin prickles with a growing blush. I would say blush. So I turn my head away from Dimitri's smiling face. He's too precious. Dimitri lights his head down onto his arm, his eyes following my every movement. It makes me feel anxious. This is my best birthday by far, he murmurs softly. I get to keep Sana. He's so slowly moving a little closer to me, and my eyes widen as Dimitri runs his hand through my hair, his fingertips softly grazing the air behind my ear. It's giving me goosebumps. His blue eyes are so clear, like the color of the ocean on a sunny day. I feel like I'm drowning in them as he keeps my gaze. And I get to spend it with you, he finishes. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. My throat's really hurting. My heart starts beating like crazy. While my voice is caught in my throat, I'm frozen staring at him. I can't tear myself away. Dimitri slowly bites down his bottom lip as he removes his hand from my hair. His eyes are so intense, it's like he's holding himself back, but I don't want him to. My eyes trail down to his torso. It's awakening all of these urges inside of me. I feel like I want to reach out and touch his skin. I want to feel it beneath my fingertips. Okay. I look down at his waist and see the faint lines stretched across his skin, right above his hip bone. The marks he received when Dimitri went through a growth spurt. Oh, that's what I was seeing. When Dimitri stopped being a boy and started living like a man, and what a man he has become. And now that he's 20 years old, there's only a 3-year age gap between us, an age gap I barely notice, especially when we're close like this, and he's showing off his wonderfully mature body. Michiko, I feel like we're gonna get cucked by the cake. Dimitri says, trailing off. He's looking at me like I'm the only thing that matters right now. His blue eyes never lingering on one spot for too long. His gaze stretching all over my body. I feel watched, but I like it. There's this deep-seated urge that's clawing its way up to the surface, compelling me to reach out for Dimitri and touch him. I want to touch him. That single thought pushes through my mind as it takes control of my body. I lift my hand to stroke the back of my fingers softly against his cheek. Dimitri flinches a bit at the contact, his eyes wide and conflicted, but never breaking my gaze. His skin is hot to the touch, but it's soft, so I continue to graze his cheek with my fingers. He's blushing madly, but doesn't seem to mind, nor is pulling away. I take this compliance as his silent permission to do this. It's not like we haven't done worse before. I've been dying to do this again, to touch him like this. Okay. Then all of a sudden, Dimitri's hand has captured mine, his slender fingers wrapping around my own. He brings me closer to his mouth. Oh. Okay. He puckers out his lips and presses a kiss against the palm of my hand. The spot where he kissed me feels hot, crawling with emotions. Dimitri, I whisper softly. This time Dimitri's eyes flutter closed as he once more plants his lips against my palm. He lingers, his lips not leaving my skin. I grow even hotter. I don't try to break free from his grasp. I don't move away at all. All I can think of is, please do it again. I flex my fingers so that both my index and middle finger reach out to rest on Dimitri's bottom lip. I trail the grooves on his lips. It feels rough yet soft. They're slightly wet. This feels like a continuation from before when I was licking out the batter from the bowl. He's so red and adorable. Dimitri's eyes open up again, looking a little frazzled by my actions. He's gotten quite red in his face, though I'm sure I look similar. My pose is behaving erratically. Dimitri gazes at me. Wantonly? With these half-open eyes, unfocused, his hot breath touches my palm. The intensity of this sensual moment is making it very hard to think clearly. I want those lips of his. Ooh, I could just be like, kiss me, or stare at his lips. I think saying kiss me will be more exciting. I blink slowly at him, my hand now cupping his cheek. I look him straight in the eye. Kiss me, I tell him in an unwavering voice. I am so bold. Look at me go. Dimitri's eyes widen slightly at the bold request, but it flashes with lust instead, a hunger that bubbles up from the surface. He leans closer to me, pressing his hand against my shoulder. I follow his lead and turn onto my side, but Dimitri doesn't stop pushing me, not until he's pinned me down against the carpet. Oh, am I gonna get a photo up in here? Hi. Hi again. His sweaty body looms over me. Okay. My eyes glaze over and his mouth slightly parted. What is that actual sound though? Is it really a sound of a kiss? Like whoever voice acted this? Or is it like a click of something? Dimitri lowers his face to finally capture my lips with his mouth. We connect, sending electrical charges through my body as I twitch at the sensation of his hot mouth on mine. My hands immediately press against his naked chest as I've been itching to touch him like this. The kiss is more intense than it's ever was before. It's rough and unrefined. It's like this time he's not afraid to kiss me anymore. There's no hesitation behind his actions, so he presses harder against me, sucking all the blood towards my bottom lip. This is making me dizzy, but in a very good way. I push against him as well, partly opening my mouth to take in a deep breath. I cling onto his arms, which are shaking, or maybe I'm the one who's shaking. All up in my ear. When he pulls back, my lips are throbbing. Dimitri bites down his lips. He's trying really hard to control his ragged breathing. I leave his arms alone, my hands wandering back over to his chest. My fingers fan out, and I gently press against it, feeling his heartbeat thump strongly against my palm, beating faster than I had imagined. Mine's going just as fast. He's always been built lean, and I've had plenty of moments to catch him without his shirt on, but never had imagined I could touch him like I am now. I want to explore more of Dimitri. I want to see what kind of reaction I can get out of him if I keep touching him. What kind of weird noise he might make, or the expression he'll have. You want that? Oh shit. Okay. Hey, there's my outfit that I made. It's adorable, isn't it, guys? Where's Sana? Oh, okay. Right there. Before I can get to have my fun, Dimitri has decided some other plans. Can I see the scratches on him? He has a mole on his back? He grabs one of my wrists and tears it away from his chest, pinning it above my head onto the carpet as he climbs on top of me. I always freeze when I hear that soft pecking sound because it's just like, okay. It's making me real shy. He silences my surprised gulp with his mouth. His hot kisses are back. I feel like I've completely surrendered to him. The way he's got me pinned down like this, I'd have never imagined Dimitri would behave like this. He's almost too rough with me. I mean, he is a man. Trying to get back some of my control, I bite down on his lip. Because I feel like my girl is constantly thinking he's a boy. But he's a man. He's a grown-ass man. Dimitri groans. He parts from me briefly, staring into my eyes with this lustful expression. The grip on my wrist loosens. Oh, I didn't realize he liked this kind of thing. Like what kind of thing? I was not paying attention. I just wanted him to slow down a little. Did I bite him or something? Oh, I did. Hello? Oh. I throw my arms around his neck now that I'm free, kissing him this time. I open my mouth and use my tongue to touch his soft red bit. Dimitri shivers in response, his breath all jittery. Somewhere in the background it starts to rain, but neither of us pay attention. I cannot. I feel very insecure. I feel so insecure and very shy. If you guys are watching it to this far, congrats to you. I hope you're also feeling flustered along with me. My mind is filled with Dimitri, my lips occupied by his kiss, kissing each other over and over until Dimitri's tongue connects with mine. Hot and wet, he swipes it against mine. There's a desperation behind his movements, like he's unable to control himself anymore. I can feel his entire body tremble against mine. I'm loving every second of it. Dimitri's tongue exits my mouth and instead he licks my bottom lip tenderly, taking a moment to catch his breath. I use this opportunity to take in a big breath as well. I feel raw, but most importantly, I feel free to do whatever I want. Why was I ever concerned about surrendering myself to these feelings? If I knew it was going to be like this, I would have acted much earlier. My cell phone starts to ring it startles us both. Sana finally wakes up from her slumber and sprints away, using Dimitri's back as a springboard. Hello?
Ah!
Dimitri yelps in pain as he sits up straight and removes himself from me. I wipe my mouth with the back of my hand, my eyes traveling over towards the coffee table where my phone is. It's still ringing. The oven suddenly pings. The cake is ready as well. Dimitri runs a hand through his mop of sweaty hair. I'll get the cake, he says. My mind is back in working order. The spell between us is subtly broken. That was such a heavy makeout session. I'm really disappointed to end it this early. As Dimitri disappears into the kitchen to deal with the cake, I quickly grab my cell phone from the coffee table. Hello? I asked as to pick up. Hey Chico, Sarah chirps. Hey Sarah, what's up? Why couldn't she have called at a more convenient time? Why aren't you replying to my messages? She demands to know. I'm sorry, I haven't checked my phone in a while. It's Dimitri's birthday, so we're baking a cake together. Ugh, his birthday? Whatever. Did you install that second camera? Is it working? I believe so. We installed it like an hour ago. I want to see it for myself. Can I come over? Fucking no! Well, I don't think that would be a good idea, not on Dimitri's birthday, but it's... Yeah, I'm coming over, see you in 20 minutes. Finally, Sarah hangs up with the call. Sarah, it's Dimitri's birthday. I stare at my phone. Why is my best friend such a pushy person? She just invited herself to Dimitri's birthday, and I'm pretty sure he won't like it. When I look out the window, I notice it's raining. I hope Sarah will bring an umbrella, otherwise she'll be soaked. Dimitri, put a shirt back on. As I shuffle into the kitchen, I see Dimitri taking the cake from the tin, being careful not to ruin it. I say, trying to catch his attention. Dimitri looked up to see me standing in the doorway. He diverts his attention back to the cake again, blushing something fierce. I can't stop thinking about the kiss either. I've got something to say, I say as I walk closer to him. Wait, I'm not ready. Dimitri stops working, looking panicked all of a sudden. I look at him strangely. Sarah's coming over right now.
Huh?
He thought I was gonna confess. He looks confused. I sighed. That was Sarah just now. She basically invited herself to come over and check out the new security camera. Dimitri's eyebrows lower and he huffs out loud. I thought it was just going to be the two of us. Why is she coming over? He asks, clearly not happy with this information. She won't stay long, probably, I say, hoping to cheer him up. Come on, let's clean up before she gets here. I walk up next to him and gently touch his hand with mine. Dimitri looks away from me, blushing once more. Alright. Together, we finish cleaning up the kitchen before Sarah comes over. Ooh, chapter 26. Here we go. How many chapters are in this game for Dimitri? It's pouring rain outside. I hope Sarah is alright and brought an umbrella with her. I've cleaned up the kitchen with Dimitri. Things are definitely a little tense between us. Who knows how far we would have gone had we not been interrupted. I mean, you couldn't have gone farther because the cake. Wait, did I want it to go farther or far? My face heats up in reaction to my thoughts. I mean, Dimitri's shirt was off and he had me pinned against the floor, kissing me so passionately. Well, shit. Now I can't stop picturing the both of us naked, in bed. Am I just one giant pervert? First that dream I had about Dimitri and now this? I know he just turned 20 and all, but should I really be fantasizing about him like this? I feel like I'm skipping a few steps before I get Dimitri into bed. I should get inside his heart. I slam my forehead against the kitchen counter. What the hell am I thinking? What the fuck am I doing? in his heart and bad. I'm too rattled by the kiss to think straight. One thing is for sure, I need to tell Dimitri how I feel. We can't keep hanging around in limbo, neither progressing nor regressing. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy our makeout sessions, but this is something more, something we're both not admitting. Is everything alright? Dimitri asked in a concerned tone. I glanced up at him, trying to compose myself. No, everything is not alright, because I'm gonna end today's episode here. I really don't know how many more chapters we have ahead of us, but I feel like we need to confess our feelings. Because at this point, it's like we're kind of like friends with benefits, except not doing entirely all the benefits. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
You touch it, touch it, touch.